Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Counter lockdown of Atlantis actually does save them from all of this lockdown from KOBOLDS, so I'd get a little bit more. And KOBOLDS go for a Pudge. Atlantis, they're gonna get PTSD. They're looking at this one. They want to play against the Pudge. Faces Void, actually, we're gonna be looking at the top. The hook from the Pudge doesn't connect. The KOBOLDS dies, and you know, he thought he could kill the KOBOLDS just by killing one of them, but there's still more of them here in the bottom lane. Bat will be dropping down there. He needs to remove the swarm bug. Will be successful. Pudge going on Ayad, who's gonna have it disposed in a second. He gets him, and the Pudge will now die, but not before he gets a perfect hook. When you get a hook, you definitely get a flash keep as well. Bat, what the hell are you doing? He does have the fairy fire, has the cold embrace fairly soon, and Bat will survive, but only so big. Go for a vanguard. After that, he's gonna be very, very hard to deal with the hook this time around. Not gonna be connecting. Got that Marcy. Meanwhile, bottom lane, the Void dies. Oh, Scotty, and he's going for Ponyo, double kill. We talked about the Void and the Skyrit Mage being a solid lane here against the Razor.
With Shackles level 2 for 3.5 seconds, and during this time, he's almost guaranteed to die from Razor.
Meanwhile, top lane, the Pudge, he doesn't have the flesh heap, so they need to remove these bugs. Oh, the hook again. I had in trouble to dispose, not gonna be able to get it off. Gonna be much excitement here in the top lane.
After this first blood, I think Pudge even changed his build a little bit, because usually you see Pudge go 1-1-2, never mind Bat being gone, and I think he will be safe for a little bit because he has Cold Embrace, but he fails to use it. Nice hook.
He doesn't fail to bait the Weaver though, and that's gonna be a big kill. Scotty though kills the Skyrit Mage as well. He has a lot of damage there, but with the puck coming over, Wonder Boy makes sure to do much better against this puck. And as you mentioned, the rotations really making a impact there for Atlantis. And now the TP to the bottom lane with the Marcy. They want to fight. That dive from the Razor, it's probably not gonna end up going so well, and the puck is coming over as well. That's gonna be a very long TP, but this Razor, he has nowhere to go. A coil, a chrono, it doesn't matter, just drop it. A hex on the Marcy, and the Marcy is looking like she's gonna die. Can they get the shackles off on her? Yes, they can. The coil gets dropped out, but just a little bit earlier than the shackles, so it's not gonna stop them. Tiny, he smacks the puck as well there with a big right hook, and puck, he gets the memo. Oh, the toss in onto Wonder Boy. They have the hex. Wonder Boy is dead. KOBOLDS are just outplaying Atlantis. Back up to the good position. The X onto the puck. He will get the silence onto the Shadow Shaman, but the chrono will only be on him. Avalanche toss onto the two of them. They've caught him. Mango Rose, he can't jump out, and now there's gonna be a curse. You will fight your own teammate, and you will kill her. No, I won't. I will stop in time. You will not die. The Marcy runs out, and now WS going for Bat, who does have the cold embrace, so he'll be fine. In the backline, Puck is playing a little bit with his life, but
Greedy on your position 3. Maybe stat up on Void. Maybe get an earlier BKB. Maybe just play with your Chronosphere. Instead, they're going for a smoke, but I don't feel like it's going to be resulting in anything super exciting.
they do get the chrono on the top lane. The Razor is dying to the Mystic Flare, and he's gone. Ayad wants to go for more. He did take some damage. The Winter's Curse wasn't enough to slow them down, and the Pudge now but he's in a defensive enough position. Is he in a defensive enough position, though? The Hex on the Weaver in the backlines. He has been caught, but the silence there. It's gonna be onto the Shadow Shaman, but he caught the Weaver. Does he even need the follow-up Hex? Yes, he did. And Shoshka, he couldn't get the shackles off. He didn't have the Hex. The buyback from the Winter Wyvern. They've already lost two of their heroes, and now the Chrono onto the two of them. Can they do the damage? Can they do enough? The Faceless Void is starting to dish out, and the Punch is finally coming over. Hello, Mango Rose. Take a deep breath. Marvel is gonna continue running towards them, but he has lost 4 of his heroes, and the Bat, he just bought back, and he is dead. Punch might be in trouble as well. He doesn't have the flash heat, but he can eat the Weaver still. The coil gets broken. Marvel is trying to survive. He's killing WS, and he turns around on Ayad, but Ayad will...
Can you be initiated on?
Yeah, and he doesn't get the BKB off. The Mystic Flare is doing so much damage, but the hook! Save him! Move mountains, Pudge! Don't allow your teammates to die. Now the toss from the Pudge is going in, and he'll get a connection on Mango Rose. Nice chrono, but I'm a big counter for you. They do lose 2 of their supports, but who the hell cares? Your carry is dead. The puck is dropping low. But Pudge, he is gonna have another life, and killing him once was already a problem. Killing him twice, it's gonna be next to impossible. Still, the Razor gets caught. Aya doing some damage. WS goes as well. Scotty pops the BKB, and they're gonna be happy with that one. They have so many heroes to disengage. Look at the Tiny. He uses the Avalanche there, but very soon he finds out there is no one in the vicinity. But there is a Shadow Shaman that gets caught. The hook does not connect. Aya, though, puts himself in a pretty bad spot, but he does have a rebound in a second. He'll be going up, but not the way he wants to. But he did get the flash heap off. He's not taking almost any damage with the BKB. Now turns around and eats the faceless void. Nom. Let's see if you can deal with this one. Yes, we can. We're gonna kill you once, and all of your teammates are already dead. Netican, though, can he kill WS? WS uses the BKB, so Netican.
You're a huge damage dealer. Your job is to kill supports in the backline fast, and they're going for it.
Yeah, they found the Marcy this time around. Atlantis are gonna be losing the support immediately. Void jumps in, jumps out. They want to be chasing him down. Marvel, he doesn't have a bite just yet. They're gonna be jumping in on the Razor, but he's gonna be killing the Skywrath Mage either way. And the punch pulls him out. Not a good fight. They get it disposed. Marvel now is gonna have his dismember in just a few seconds. The silence from Wonder Boy, but no more BKB on the punch. He did use the flesh heap. Now he turns around on the Void, starts healing himself up, but the Weaver is there. There's the damage onto the punch. There's the Daedalus coming into play while the side of the fight was going okay for KOBOLDS. The other one wasn't. They finally found the Faceless Void. Can they kill him? They won't have anything to keep him in place. Actually, there's the silence. The Faceless Void isn't moving. He has been silenced up with the bashes. He'll be okay. He jumps out. Think about jumping back in. Doesn't really have the damage to do so. And Scotty is still chasing, but Mango Rose is fine. Two Shikuchi targets. Look at him running through the bug, going through a room. But someone needs to catch it. Netican has found Ayad. Ayad is just dead. Oh, the punch. He had the shard. He ate his own teammate. And now the Winter Wyvern is dead. The Glimmer Cape will not assist you against the Weaver. He doesn't even have the shard, but does he need it? Marvel going for Ponyo. He is killing him, but he might just die. There's the ulti from Ponyo. Marvel is trying to get a kill, and Ponyo survives. He's gonna be defended by his teammates, both of the closer, and look at what the Weaver is doing into the backlines. He's dying. Okay, not really that smart of a move. Netican, he has the toss, but he'll never be able to use it. At least he tosses the tree onto Ponyo. He does have the BKB if need be, if he wants to use it. There's the BKB, and now the bashes from the Faceless Void. Nice toss back. He's gonna have a blink in a few seconds, hiding in the trees, and he turns around onto the puck. Beautifully done by Netican. He saves this fight. He's gonna make it a 4-for-4, and Mango Rose going for more. He does have the dust. Netican, he has been dusted. You can see a big mountain. He's a very hard mountain to see, though. It seems like Netican does have the toss. He gets the Void away. Get away from me, you fiend. Gonna have an avalanche and another toss in a second. Netican, he's most likely gonna survive this one, or is he? The bashes are just gonna be coming through over and over again, but without any more dust, he's not gonna be able to spot a Tiny. How can't you see him? He's right self. Come on, Ponyo.
Weaver.
Netican, he goes for a stun, immediately BKB from Netican, and he's getting himself out, but the coil is there. That's a level 25 puck. You will stay and fight. You initiated this one. You wanted this, and now you're gonna get some. Not the way that he thought it was gonna go for Netican, but he goes down. The Tiny dies again. That's his third death of the game, and he has to end.
If you're talking about Netican on this Tiny, I don't know. Oh, Mango Rose, he's been gone, but you see a curse finally. But is it too late? I feel like it's too late.
Yeah, Marvel, though, he's still alive. They did get the Marcy down. Marvel is trying to escape. He is surviving, not for long. He gets pushed back. Now Scotty, there is a chrono. Mango Rose is threatening with it. He gets silenced up. He does have the Bloodthorn if he wants to use it. There it is, but the Cold Embrace will keep the Razor safe. Not really taking that much damage, but he is still not moving. A look at the bashes. He finally uses the BKB. Tries to disarm the Faceless Void. Finally, he gets the silence, but you would much rather take away his mace than just silence his mouth. Now he's gonna be turning onto the Winter Wife. Want to lose the Aegis. Netican, though, he sees all three of them. He could go. There's a triple man Avatar's combo, and they killed the Void once. But the Shadow Shaman pushed into the coil. The Tiny wants to escape, but the coil will keep him in place. And now with the bashes, Netican is not moving. He doesn't have a buyback. He's silenced up. One bash will kill him, but not even that is going to be needed. They call GG, and they disconnect out of the game. KOBOLDS are not happy with their performance in this game number one. Okay with this, you do deal with the illusion-based heroes that might come out, but then again, Atlantis, they see the Zeus controlling lightning and the Razor as well, and they're gonna show him
Aura on CM as well, so you know, access sustaining them is gonna be easier, all of that. If he gets really huge, if he gets a really good timing, there might be a bit of a trouble, and there's a lot of trouble for Chen already. That was a nice first blood that we didn't even see.
I think Bolt is great, but I think he just wanted to prevent the Storm from getting the range creep. I'm gonna assume that that's the only reason that I see as viable. CM has to be careful with the penitence. This Morphling does a ton of damage, but he puts himself in trouble, and Soskwa, he turns around. He might die from the creeps, but who the hell cares? He did kill the Morphling first.
And that's level...
Top lane?
Yep, they're gonna go for Marble.
Marvel is dead. Marvel is just dead there. There's gonna be another crit swarm in a second. Actually, he's surviving. This hero is very fast. One more hit. There it is. He's not gonna survive. That was just a beautiful go, or should Storm get a bit more?
I think Storm just farms he plays his own game. He just gets his resources back up, survives for harass, and tries to stay in line. Scotty being gone on though, and a nice ult from Zeus kills Morphlink. Yeah, you never go full edgy. And Scotty, he sees the moment, he turns around, can't skill the board, doesn't want to because he knows that maybe there is a way to persuade him on the side of Chen and.
This point, look at Netican, who is being hunted by Wonderboy. Wonderboy really wants to make something happen here. Having the illusion rune, he would have enough mana. Soul Ring at the ready as well, but Zeus will have no part of it, and now just continues to take down Wards. Marvel in the top lane. He does so much damage, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He took away all the damage from the Death Prophet, but the Spirit, and he wants to go and fight. The problem is that the CM and the Beastmaster are a bit tough heroes to go for. Okay, if he just ends up finding the CM alone, that is going to be quite big. CM though in a good position. He's gonna get pulled in, but a nice catch there by the CM. If they get the roar, Wonderboy can easily die, but he doesn't have the mana. He's gonna need that one, and Soska survives. He turns around with another freeze, and now the god gets the double kill. Yes, thank you for setting that one up for me. Oh, you want a TP out? Not gonna be happening.
That's how she survives long enough for Beastmaster to get enough mana, to get enough magic stick charges to be able to counteract what was happening. Now Bat in a bit of a trouble. Bat will go down, an Echo Slam into Soska, but not exactly a good one.
Storm is going for the CM. Is that really a smart move? He's gonna start taking a ton of damage. The CM wants to turn around. Wonderboy going in. The CM, she still has those infused range drops. They're not gonna be popped. Wonderboy, can he get himself out of this one? He has mana for a little bit of a zip, but the Zeus doesn't have mana for spells, so it seems to be enough for Wonderboy to survive. He's gonna have the Soul Ring in a sec. The freezing field. Is there a silence from the Death Prophet? Not just yet. This could be really bad if the Shaker doesn't have a fissure and he just used it. The Crystal Maiden can crush them with the freezing field, and she's over there, and there it is. She's dropping down the frost, and the Zeus just comes in with the damage. The Crystal Maiden will fall. Marvel getting damage from Mango Rose, but Mango Rose getting damage from Marvel, so they're just sucking each other here. They're trying to get it out, and Marvel will survive. He did take 40 damage.
Connection. He actually accidentally killed Earthshaker, so a bit of an unfortunate event, but still, Ponya now has a lot. Ooh, Waterboy.
Oh, do you want to be there, Wonderboy? If you get frozen, you're gonna die. You're gonna die anyways because you decided to dive the tower, and it's gonna be the tower that gets the kill. And meanwhile, not really sure what Bat was doing there, but he went into the enemy triangle and just gave away his life. So overall, it's gonna farming quite nicely on the top lane, but on the bottom lane, they are preparing for a fight. The Razor, think about going for the tower. He'll get it. He does have a BKB. Is he gonna pop it? Yes, he will. The Fissure doesn't connect, and WS is looking very much dead. He gets turned into a piggy, or he turns himself into a piggy, and now frozen and easily brought down. The ulti from the 10, it's not gonna help at all. The CM being caught. He doesn't have the ulti any longer, but has to have the sticks. He gets the freeze there onto the Earthshaker. Should have gotten it on Wonderboy, but who cares? Wonderboy without mana is still gonna just stay in place and die. Neta can get see the Zeus surviving everyone else. 1800 HP isn't to be underestimated. At 17 minutes in, you really have to do a lot of damage. Bat, he goes for the Storm. Toss back. Do they have enough to get him down? They need the CF to get a connection. The big Echo actually only going to be connecting onto the Beastmaster. It's not going to be that big. Gaia is looking very much dead. No, he'll survive for now. In the end, he does go down. The roar onto the Storm. They're doing the damage. They get the toss. He's dead. And WS, yes, we want a bonus. Please give it to us. Give us your life too. The Zeus didn't even need to use the BKB. Actually, he did there at the start of the fight. Didn't want to get caught. Mango Rose turns into the Razor. He starts taking his damage away, and with the penitence, he is doing so much damage. Now he has been caught. Can they finish him off with the toss? They have the avalanche as well. Not using it just yet. Bat, what are you doing? He has the blink. He's gonna wait for the freeze from the CM. There's the stun, and they'll get the kill. American is still beyond godlike, and I think Mango Rose is
Incredibly bad mechanically, I have to say. Oh, Chen is gonna go down. Ponyo being saved by his teammates, but he will be able to disengage. Will he be able to? Yeah, he won't. Then he just first BKB and goes for the throat.
Yeah, and then there's the roar onto this Death Prophet who just got her ulti out, and there's not gonna be Spirit Siphons in the world that are gonna save you from that. Still counting on you. Everyone is looking at you. The jump in from the Storm. He's gonna try to create some havoc so that the Shaker can come in. That's a one-man echo, but he does get the kill. Still, he is gonna be going down because of it. Oscar uses the ulti there. He's gonna be completely fine with the E-Blade. He survives. Mangaros uses the BKB, but it's no problem. The Razor just turns around and fights him. Give me your damage. Give me your life, Morphling. The Morphling does have a waveform to get himself to the low ground. The buyback from the Shaker keeping them at bay.
Now you have this awkward Chen with a hood of Defiance, and sure, he will survive against magical damage for a little bit longer, but he will not survive when the dragon comes to him and just kills him.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess you maybe want to go for... yeah, now he switches around for the pipe. I don't know. He would have had the whole thing right now. I actually thought maybe, okay, the second. Wonder Boy dead. Okay, there's the real damage coming out. He would love to delay the timing a bit more, but they go for a smoke and they're jumping in. Did he catch anyone? It's going to be the Tiny, and now they caught the Storm. He doesn't have a BKB. If they get a stun on him, he's dead. Wonder Boy, though, going forward on the Tiny. Still, the Tiny is tanky, but the Tiny will fall. Wonder Boy, though, staying without the mana, and both him and WS are getting low. Marvel is not even looking at Wonder Boy. You are gone without mana. You're not a hero. And now Mangaros, where do you think you're going? Avalanche, he wants to get a BKB off. He'll be able to do it, but Marvel gets a triple. And where's my Ultra? Can I get it? No, you cannot, because Nedekin, he wants the 18th kill. He did not have enough of kills in this game, it seems like, to her, just to make her faster. That's Witchcraft 101 coming out from the Death Prophet, and now she wants to use it on the enemies. The roar is still up. Ayad, it jumps in. The Fisher doesn't connect on anyone, and they get the kill. The Razor buys back. He knows with the Roche, it doesn't really matter. There is no glyph on the enemies, and there's a roar on the Death Prophet. Die, Witch, die. There's gonna be one Tiny chasing her, and here's the other one as well. Toss her back into the frost and let her feel the cold. Nedekin, he is beyond godlike yet again, and Scotty will get a double kill. Atlantis, they lose 3. They're 2.
So, oh, nice Nimbus, by the way. So, do you think they can at least try to bite back, or is this game just over?
They have to try. Why wouldn't they try? They're going for the CM. Ian jumps in, but he gets pushed back. Oh my god, the strength of that roar, the strength of his voice. It just gets the Shaker back, but he still wants to shake the earth. He still wants to use the Echo. The Fisher comes out. They'll kill the Tiny. Doesn't have the buyback. They don't have to have their supports. The Storm, where is he? He's on the other side of the fight, and Anakin is going for him. While Marvel now, he gets a double kill. He's gonna be echoed, but he still has an Aegis and Mangaros. You and me, 1 versus 1. Mangaros says, why not? I'm now going to turn into the Tiny and crush even more. Marvel, where do you think you're going? Going for a TP out against the Shaker. That will work. Never. This Zeus thinking about coming in. He says, you're on your own, bro. You will. A nice Fisher. They get a connection there with the Storm, and the CM is gonna be going down. No, he gets the BKB off, but still dies immediately. Wonder Boy, there's the BKB. Him and Anakin just fighting hand-to-hand combat between these two heroes. Marvel, he did use the refresher. Morphling is coming over. They need his help. Ayad hiding in the trees. He doesn't have the Echo, but can still be quite annoying in this fight. He does get a Fisher off. He's gonna be there onto the Beastmaster, but he's under the Nimbus, and the clouds will protect him. Ancient Black Dragon going forward. Ponyo, does he have anything to keep himself alive? The answer is gonna be no. Marvel with the double Eye of the Storm is just strong enough, and both of the position 5s make the Raxes are dropping. They're still not using the glyph, and they're gonna be losing the Raxes. The Aghanims on the Razor, it's finally there, and the Eye of the Storm is hurting these Raxes quite a lot. Now the Echo from Ayad, but the BKB from Scotty, what is that reaction? Marvel just turns around into the Storm, and the CM catches him. He's dead, buys back, but the refresher onto the Razor is gonna give him another BKB. Let's see now, they're going for the Zeus. Can they finish him off? He's gonna have a jump in a second. He'll never get it off. Marvel standing his ground, fighting. He's trying to kill WS. Not successful. Scotty will TP out. KOBOLDS, can they get out of this one? If they save all of their heroes, with 3 of them, they'll probably be able to defend the base.
Go and check it. They can take it super quickly. This Morphling, he is massive. He's absolutely massive. Has a leveler. Soskua going for a Ponyo kill, for a solo kill, on node 4, and the support forcing BKB. What is that?
You're the one that wanted to leave the CM unchecked. This is the strongest hero. Who cares about the Zeus? Who cares about the Razor? The CM is there. And the Frost Witch will be getting close. Morphling is coming in. They can break the Lincolns. They can kill him. They need the roar. No, they don't. They can just finish him off. He does have a buyback. But without the Storm Spirit, what can you do? They did lose the Storm as well. Is this game over, Sox? Is it over? Or can the Morphling perform a miracle?
Oh, they use Roar on the DP and immediately Morphling buys back. There is a backline. Echo Slam, they try to throw everything at this Zeus, but is it going to be enough? It doesn't look like it. And he's going down. The Mangrove is left alone. Multiple buybacks coming out from Atlantis, and Mangrove, he's a bit painful to the enemy team. Look at him.
Yeah, it definitely is hurting them quite a lot, but guess what? The Razor is hurting much more. He got a triple kill. The Zeus did buyback this time around. Only 2 deaths on Etigan in this entire game. The Morphling going on Soskwa. Soskwa is dead. Can buyback as well. They want to end this right now. They get the roar onto the Morphling. He's not getting the morph off, and there's gonna be a creep flying towards him. The mega creeps are winning, literally killing the Morphling by flying towards his face and crashing everything in the base of Atlantis, who lose the second game. They almost lost the first one. KOBOLDS showing that they can fight on even ground, even with one of the best